What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Raw review. This one is from December 12th, 1994, episode 90 in Raw's history. So we have 10 episodes left until they do a 100th episode spectacular Raw reunion, old school TV with special guests, the legends of WWF, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock. Actually, The Rock is never there. NWO DX coming out with Shawn Michaels acting like he just ran a marathon, and other people. Wait, hold on. No, I'm getting too ahead of myself. They don't do that yet. They don't celebrate any 100 episode anniversary or anything like that yet. So this Raw starts off with Bob Backlund and Doink cutting promos on each other for the match they're having on this episode. The Heartbreak Kid is back on commentary with Vince, so we have that making the show at least listenable. Is that even a word? I don't know. Maybe not at the time because I'm guessing most people didn't really like Shawn being flamboyant in his character, but with today's eyes, or today's ears, for sure it's great whenever we get to hear from Shawn Michaels. Backlund and Doink is the first match, but Dane comes out and distracts Bob, pretending he's going to be the one who's going to wrestle. But Doink comes and takes Backlund down, something they probably did to embarrass Backlund since he touts himself as such a great technical wrestler. Getting taken down by a clown makes fun of the heel to start the match. Whether or not intended, I like the subtlety in that. Speaking of technical, that's really what this match was all about. Doink trying to go toe to toe with Backlund with the maneuvers. After getting his arms worked on for a while, Doink picks up the pace, gives him a body slam but misses an elbow. Backlund stalks him for the chicken wing, but Doink hits him with an elbow. Another body slam attempt by Doink, but this time Backlund gets the chicken wing on him, and when he gets him down to the mat, it's over and Bob Backlund submits Doink the Clown. They had to bring out more refs to pull Backlund off Doink, but Backlund gets the win and looks like he's getting a rematch for the title in a house show tour or something that's going on at the time, but it's not going to be on TV, I don't think. Moving on from that, but not really because I'm still talking about the WWF champion here, Diesel. Since him and Shawn Michaels have broken up, a tag team title tournament has been announced where the finals will be at the Royal Rumble. Shawn Michaels is ignoring Vince while he plays as himself, beating Diesel in the Raw video game. As controlling as Vince is with his product, I'm surprised that there aren't really any restrictions when it comes to his video games. Obviously, they should be as fun as possible, but for example, if Vince saw that we could create characters and he saw guys like Chris Benoit or CM Punk on his game, I would think that he wouldn't be a fan of that idea. Next up, we see a vignette from Jeff Jarrett in Las Vegas. He says that executives and other people want him to play just one of his songs off his album, so he's going to go on a tour to see who gets to see him sing. He calls it the Jeff Jarrett sweepstakes, so they're actually putting this gimmick to use. Maybe I'll turn around on the Jeff Jarrett character depending on how this stuff goes. But next up, we have Razor Ramon in action against an enhancement talent. He picks up the win with the Razor's Edge, and that's about it. Following that, Jerry Lawler and another King's Court. His guest this week is IRS. Irwin makes his way down to the ring with two hooded figures or druids. Lawler brings up professional athletes who make millions of dollars. They also charge for autographs, and they don't even pay taxes on it. Joe DiMaggio, Reggie Jackson, and Daryl Strawberry most recently. IRS points out that the biggest tax cheat is The Undertaker. While Taker has the power of the urn, IRS has the power of the $1 Million Man and his druids. IRS doesn't worry about all of The Undertaker's friends and says that one of IRS's best friends is Undertaker's worst enemy. We also find out that Luger will take on IRS next week. You're going to have to pay me if you want me to sit through another Lex Luger match in this Raw recap series that I'm doing. Aldo Montoya out for a match versus a jobber. A nice looking bulldog finisher for the win, but Montoya still looks like a goof with this attire. Then they continue the Harvey Whippleman and Howard Finkel storyline. Harvey gets in the face of Fink and shuts him down. Howard Finkel is going to be in the corner for the Bushwhackers next week when they take on Harvey's team of Well Done. Then King Kong Bundy gets a win against a jobber with a splash in the corner. Bundy wants the ref to count to 5 like he's been doing, but I'm guessing this was a new ref or something because he doesn't do it and they just play his music. And King Kong Bundy actually looking pissed there. I'm not sure if that was him actually selling what just happened or if he was actually pissed because they didn't get his stupid 5 count gimmick over. For the end of Raw, we get Santa Claus coming out and he gives Shawn Michaels a WWF Ladies Championship toy belt. And that's basically how the show ends. It looks like they're still on cruise control until next month. I'm going to be giving this another bad grade. Not a good year for Raw in terms of good shows. Last year we had 28 good episodes and even 2 great ones. But this year it doesn't look like we're even going to get to 20 good episodes. And definitely there won't be any great episodes. I don't see it getting better for the year of 1995. Especially since this was the year that WCW said, you know what? We can take them on head to head, prime time. because of how bad Raw is. And as I recall, Steve Austin isn't getting here until 96, so 1995 might be just as bad as 1994. We'll see, because in all honesty, as long as they continue to build stars, I would probably still take 1995 over what we've been getting with WWE over the last 5 years or so. With that being said, I'm out. I'll catch you guys on the next Raw review.